Hey guys, so this week's build was command console. So that was kind of the thought as we went through this. So kind of putting everything at your fingertips from your command seat here with your 360 Fusion seat. So the base build here, this is going to be a NuCanoe Unlimited, and this is in Hazard. So we're gonna start in the front and kind of work our way back here. You'll see this line coming up here. This is the anchor wizard. So this is gonna be our bow mounted anchor process. We have our anchor wizard chute here. And then something that's cool here is we have our tornado anchor right here on the front. This is a great anchor for rocky surfaces and stuff like that. It can kind of get its way out without getting snagged up. It's a really great anchor there. And this is gonna be right now the 10-pound one, but there's a 6-pound option as well. Working our way back here, you'll see the GearPod up here. And this is gonna be for all of our storage needs that we have. This is also going to be kind of hypothetically our command console. So you'll see that we built this one out with the idea of how you would build it for the live scope. So if I was going to do a live scope system, there's a lot of options, but I'd put my black box up here, kind of build it into here. There's some great options on YouTube for checking that out. Some Team U guys have done some cool builds. Run my screens here. We have one here. And then for finishing out that live scope system, we have the Railblaza. This is going to be their live scope mount here. You'll obviously see that there's no head on the bottom here, but just the mount here. Just great to see. It does have a QuickConnect option, so you can pull this here and then pull off your scope. So I'll leave that off, but just to show you that quick plate there. We have foot steering here for the propulsion choice of this build, and that's going to be the NK300, so lots of power. Sticking with that propulsion choice, it brings us into the command console of this. So again, we'll see that we have the 360 of our 360 Fusion seat. We still have that ability, but we do have these side mount things here. This is from IBIRE, a company. You can find them on Facebook here, but they have that, the T-slots there will allow us to put a TracPak here for a phone, anything like that. Again, these are removable, so it can go both sides. It can get removed, get replaced, and you can have access to open it up that way as well. Kayak cushion on here, great for all-day adventures. And then we mounted the throttle right onto our seat, kind of giving us that command console feel. We can, from any angle, have access to our motor, be going forward, reverse, right at our fingertips. And we ran the cord up into our 360 plate. For anyone who's wondering here, that's how we're going to keep that cord from getting tangled as we're spinning around. So we can freely just keep spinning and not get any tangles. You'll see in the back here we have our 36 volt, 50 amp hour. This is going to be powering our NK300. This is where it's a little bit tricky, being a kind of a showboat and stuff like that. We didn't wire it all the way up, but this is going to be kind of wire storage and Plano boxes coming into it. I'd put ports on the side is how I'd normally build that. But it's the 13 by 16 BlackPak, so we could have some storage, maybe put some dividers, keep our lines in here. But again, I would wire ports in as a next step on this build. So that is going to be this week's build. Again, command console was the theme there, kind of getting ready for a live scope, putting all the command at your fingertips with this build on the 360 Fusion seat. The total cost on this build is going to be coming up just over $5,000. So again, a really rigged out boat, still have open room here, and everything's at your fingertips, and you have max power, and you're putting some max technology on this build. So go ahead and stay tuned and see what we build next.